In the universe of extraordinary humans, height and weight figures are only part of the story. These imposing individuals have broken physical boundaries, defied expectations, and written their own tales of overcoming adversity.
The world champion is Nikolai Valuev!
Today, we will meet some of the most amazing, like the Chinese basketball giant and the arm wrestling god, who have earned their place in history. Beyond their size, these individuals have faced unique trials, conquered unusual challenges, and achieved feats that few can imagine. In this video, we'll explore the paths of figures such as the basketball giant who dominated the court and the wrestler who has taken human strength to new levels. Get ready to discover the lives that prove that greatness is not only about height, but also the courage to overcome. Number 20, Elisangela Silva. Elisangela Silva is one of the tallest women in Brazil, with an impressive height of 2.07 meters, a trait that has made her a prominent figure in the modeling world. Born in Brazil in 1987, Elisangela faced an adolescence marked by excessive growth due to a tumor in her pituitary gland, which caused an overproduction of growth hormone. From a young age, her height set her apart from her peers, and although she initially suffered the physical and emotional consequences of her condition, she eventually learned to embrace her height as a unique advantage. During her teenage years, Elisangela experienced severe joint pain and other complications related to the tumor. However, with the support of her family and proper medical treatment, she overcame these health challenges and became a resilient person. The surgery to remove the tumor was a turning point in her life, as it not only improved her well-being, but also allowed her to continue her life with greater comfort. This surgery marked the beginning of a new chapter, one in which Elisangela set out to make her mark in the modeling industry, a field where her height was both an advantage and a striking feature. Elisangela quickly caught the attention of modeling agencies, who saw in her a unique figure. Her presence on the runway was groundbreaking, as her height and figure stood out among traditional models, making her one of the first tall women in Brazilian modeling. Throughout her career, Elisangela not only broke barriers in the fashion world, but also became an example of how personal acceptance and overcoming challenges can open doors to success. Her story is a testament to how even difficult challenges can turn into opportunities when faced with determination and confidence. Number 19, Sultan Kosen. Sultan Kosen from Turkey holds the title of the tallest man in the world, according to the Guinness World Records, with an astonishing height of 2.51 meters. Born in 1982, Sultan's extraordinary growth began at an early age, caused by pituitary gigantism, a medical condition that leads to the overproduction of growth hormone. While this condition brought him international fame, it has also been accompanied by a series of physical and logistical challenges. For instance, Sultan faces difficulties finding clothing and footwear in his size, often having to resort to custom-made items, a process that is long and expensive. Sultan's height also presented obstacles during his schooling, as his extraordinary size made daily life more challenging. However, despite these setbacks, Sultan has maintained a positive attitude and has become an inspirational figure for many. He uses his visibility to raise awareness about gigantism and the medical conditions that accompany it. In addition to visiting hospitals and schools to educate others about gigantism, Sultan also travels the world to share his story, encouraging those facing similar struggles. His determination and ability to overcome adversity have earned him recognition not only as the tallest man in the world, but also as a symbol of perseverance, resilience, and empowerment. Number 18, Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie Coleman is synonymous with greatness in the world of bodybuilding. Born on May 13, 1964, in Monroe, Louisiana, Coleman has not only been a standout bodybuilder, but a true icon in the sport. Standing at 1.80 meters and weighing up to 136 kilograms at his peak, His physique was characterized by impressive muscle mass, perfect symmetry, and flawless definition, earning him the status of one of the greatest bodybuilders of all time. Ronnie's career began modestly in 1990 when he won his first competition, Mr. Texas. This victory opened the door to a bright future, and in 1998, at the age of 34, he won the prestigious Meister Olympia title, a feat he would repeat 8 consecutive times from 1998 to 2005, setting a record in bodybuilding history. His dominance on stage was due not only to his size, but also his technique, meticulous approach, and unmatched work ethic. The weights he lifted seemed to defy logic, and his training sessions, often described as superhuman, turned him into a legend.
The toughest competitor was always...
What really set him apart from other bodybuilders was his positive attitude and simplicity. Phrases like, "Yeah, buddy," and "lightweight baby" reflected his outgoing personality and tireless dedication to hard work. His lifestyle and ability to push physical limits earned him respect and admiration from both his peers and fans worldwide. Despite suffering serious injuries throughout his career, especially to his spine, Ronnie Coleman remains a symbol of perseverance, strength, and passion in the world of bodybuilding. Number 17. Nikolai Valuev. Nikolai Valuev, nicknamed the Russian Giant, is one of the most colossal figures in boxing history. Standing at 2.13 meters tall and weighing 148 kilograms, he became an imposing presence both inside and outside the ring. Born in Russia in 1973, Valuev began his professional career in 1993, quickly making a name for himself in the boxing world due to his exceptional size and strength. However, beyond his physique, Valuev also proved to be a technical and resilient boxer, qualities that allowed him to rise to the top of the heavyweight division. In 2005, he achieved what many considered unthinkable. He became the heavyweight world champion by winning the World Boxing Association (WBA) title, becoming the first Russian to achieve this honor. This victory represented a monumental achievement not only for him, but for Russian boxing, which had long been sidelined from major world titles in this category. Throughout his career, Valuev defended his titles several times, solidifying his status as one of the most notable champions of the 2000s. His fighting style was unique. Although he was not known for blazing speed or exceptional footwork, his incredible endurance and ability to absorb punches made him a formidable opponent. However, his size did not come without complications. Throughout his career, Valuev suffered numerous joint problems, especially in his knees and elbows, which made it difficult for him to move with agility. These health issues became more apparent over time, and after a defeat to David Haye in 2009, Valuev decided to retire from boxing. Although his retirement was due to medical reasons, his legacy in the sport endures, as his incredible physique and ring ability have earned him a place in boxing history. His career not only showcased what someone with exceptional size is capable of, but also how adversity and health challenges can be managed to achieve success. Number 16. Olivier Richters. Olivier Richters, known as the Dutch Giant, is an individual whose imposing physique of 2.18 meters and 153 kilograms has set him apart in various fields, including bodybuilding, film, and business. His journey began in bodybuilding, where thanks to his extraordinary size and dedication, he quickly gained attention in the fitness community.
You have to eat from the plate. Oh well.
With a rigorous workout routine and a disciplined lifestyle, Richters built a solid reputation, competing in various bodybuilding competitions and earning the respect of his peers in the industry. In addition to his presence in the fitness world, Richters transitioned into acting, where his imposing physique allowed him to land roles in high-profile films. One of his most notable roles was in Marvel's Black Widow, where his robust figure and physical presence brought a unique dimension to the character he portrayed. His involvement in the film industry continues to grow, with new opportunities highlighting both his remarkable height and emerging acting skills. Richters has also used his fame to venture into business, leveraging his status as a role model and public figure. Number 15. Juan Pedro Franco. Juan Pedro Franco is known for being recognized by the Guinness World Records as the heaviest person in the world, with a maximum weight of approximately 584 kilograms, 92 stones. His story is one of constant struggle against extreme obesity, which severely affected his health and quality of life from a young age. Since his childhood, Juan Pedro battled overweight, a fight that intensified over time due to a combination of genetic and environmental factors. In his youth, obesity confined him to his bed, drastically limiting his mobility and making it nearly impossible to perform daily tasks. His health was deeply compromised, with conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, and respiratory problems that further aggravated his situation. A critical moment in his life came in 2006, when he was hospitalized due to heart and respiratory failure, and it was estimated that he was retaining over 48 kilograms of fluid in his body. This event marked a turning point for him, leading him to undergo a series of medical interventions and a weight loss journey that has significantly improved his well-being over the years. His bravery and determination in his fight to regain health have been an inspiration for many facing similar challenges. Though his road to recovery has been arduous, Juan Pedro remains a symbol of perseverance and overcoming adversity. Number 14. Sajad Garibi. Sajad Garibi, known as the Iranian Hulk, is one of the most well-known figures on social media due to his impressive physique.
Sajad Garibi collapsed in the ring last month after his fight was interrupted in the first round.
Standing close to 2 meters tall and weighing over 170 kilograms, Garibi has captured the attention of millions of followers on platforms like Instagram, where he shares his dedication to bodybuilding and his remarkable muscular development. From his early days in weightlifting, Garibi has shown extraordinary strength, becoming a reference in the fitness world. His presence on social media has not only allowed him to inspire thousands, but also to build a base of followers who support his efforts to better himself. Garibi's path to fame was not easy. Despite his imposing size, his fitness career was marked by numerous obstacles. One of the biggest challenges he faced was the difficulty of finding adequate training space and facilities that could accommodate his size. However, his passion for training and his discipline allowed him to overcome these hurdles. His weightlifting routines, which include high-intensity exercises, are followed by his fans, who feel motivated by his dedication and effort. In addition to his fitness career, Garibi has also ventured into mixed martial arts, MMA, seeking new opportunities in the sports arena. His foray into MMA has been more complicated due to the challenges of adjusting to the speed and agility of his opponents, but his size and strength continue to be an advantage in his fighting style. While his ventures in this field have not been as successful as in bodybuilding, Garibi's determination remains a source of inspiration. His story proves that, despite difficulties with hard work and passion, limits can be overcome and new goals can be achieved. Number 13. Yao Ming. Yao Ming is a legendary figure in basketball, known for his towering height and exceptional skill.
Maybe sometimes you talk to some of our teammates about a game plan, I can just sneak around and listen a little bit.
Standing at 7'6", he was one of the most dominant centers in the NBA during the early 2000s. Growing up in a basketball family, Yao showed prodigious talent from a young age, becoming the #1 overall pick in the 2002 NBA draft by the Houston Rockets. Yao's entry into the NBA was historic as the first Chinese player selected first overall, and he quickly became a global ambassador for the sport. Over his 9-year career, he was selected for 8 All-Star games, earning respect for his combination of agility, basketball IQ, and scoring ability. His impact extended beyond the court, helping grow the NBA's profile in China and inspiring millions of young players. After retiring due to injuries, Yao Ming transitioned to basketball administration, serving as president of the Chinese Basketball Association. In addition to his athletic success, he has been active in supporting social causes like youth sports and health initiatives. Number 12. Sun Ming Ming. Sun Ming Ming, born in 1983 in China, is one of the tallest basketball players in history, standing at an incredible 261 centimeters.
I know here people were nice, take care of us very good, so it's a very, very good journey for us.
Like Yao Defen, his extreme height was caused by a benign tumor in his pituitary gland, which resulted in an overproduction of growth hormone. While this condition brought several challenges, including mobility and coordination issues, Sun managed to turn his extraordinary height into an advantage in basketball. Sun began playing basketball in China, where his imposing size quickly made him stand out. His height gave him a unique advantage on the court, particularly in defense and rebounding. Despite his physical limitations, such as lack of endurance and coordination issues, Sun showed exceptional adaptability and became a key figure in the Chinese Basketball Association, CBA. Later, he continued his career internationally, playing in minor leagues in the United States, including the NBA Development League, where he had the chance to test his skills against some of the world's best. In 2005, Sun underwent surgery to remove the tumor, causing his gigantism, which not only saved his life, but also improved his quality of life, allowing him to continue his professional career. Although he never became an NBA star, his story and determination remain a source of inspiration. Sun Ming Ming has become an example of how people can overcome physical difficulties and achieve their dreams despite adversity. Number 11. Brahim Takioullah. Brahim Takioullah, originally from Morocco, stands at an impressive 2.46 meters, making him the second tallest living man in the world.
I measure 2.46 meters. I'm the second tallest man in the world.
His height is the result of acromegaly, a medical condition caused by an overproduction of growth hormone, which not only affects his appearance, but also his quality of life. Throughout his life, Takioullah has faced numerous challenges related to his height, including chronic joint pain and difficulty leading a normal daily life. Despite these physical and social obstacles, Takioullah has found a way to turn his condition into a platform for awareness. He works as an attraction at a theme park in Paris, where his height becomes a source of fascination for visitors. Tourists are drawn to his remarkable presence and enjoy taking photos with him, providing Takioullah with an opportunity to educate people about his condition and promote understanding. This experience not only provides him with income, but also helps reduce the stigma faced by those with gigantism, creating a more inclusive and understanding atmosphere surrounding his condition. Beyond his work as an attraction, Takioullah has also dedicated himself to sharing his story and raising awareness about the challenges of gigantism. In doing so, he has not only increased acceptance, but also inspired others with similar conditions to embrace their differences and use them as a platform for change. Number 10. Jang Junai. Jang Junai is a man whose exceptional height of 242 centimeters places him among the tallest people in the world.
I hope that hers is benign also, and that she will get better.
Born in a rural region of China, his towering stature was noticeable from his childhood. His massive size presented unique challenges, but also made him a fascinating figure in the community of extremely tall people, a group that shares common struggles in daily life, such as finding appropriate clothing or navigating spaces designed for average-height individuals. From an early age, Jang experienced the fascination and surprise of those around him due to his size. Despite the difficulties he faced, such as physical discomfort and the constant inconvenience of interacting with objects designed for shorter people, Jang adopted a positive attitude, seeing it as an opportunity to make a difference. Over time, he found support in other giants from China, like Bishun and Sun Ming Ming, who also faced similar challenges. Together, they formed a strong support network that allowed them to share their experiences and raise awareness about the struggles faced by extremely tall people. Beyond his size, Jang stood out for his supportive nature and commitment to promoting acceptance and understanding. With his friends and community members, he participated in public events and appearances that helped increase the visibility of tall people, using his presence to foster empathy and social awareness. Jang remains an influential figure in the fight for the inclusion of individuals with exceptional physical characteristics, and his story serves as a reminder that height does not define a person's worth. Number 9. John Rogan. John Rogan, born in 1868 in Tennessee, is a historical figure who remains in the records as one of the tallest men in history.
John Rogan was the son of a slave and the tallest African American ever.
Standing at 267 centimeters, 8'9", Rogan was, in his time, a well-known figure due to his extraordinary size. His condition, caused by gigantism due to excessive growth hormone secretion, began to manifest when he was just 13 years old, and his growth continued at an accelerated rate into adulthood, reaching a height that many considered superhuman. Living in the 19th and early 20th centuries meant facing a series of challenges that today's giants do not experience. In an era where medicine was not as advanced and people with rare conditions were viewed with curiosity, Rogan lived a difficult life, but filled with moments of interaction with his community. Due to his immense size, he could not walk by himself and was transported in a cart pulled by goats. However, this limitation did not stop him from becoming a figure that sparked public fascination, often appearing at fairs and events where people would gather to see the tallest man. Despite the physical and social difficulties he faced, Rogan used his visibility to interact with others, creating a connection with society that allowed him to share his story and foster a sense of belonging. His legacy endures as a testament to the struggle and resilience of those who face exceptional adversity due to their size. Number 8. Jeff Dabe. Jeff Dabe, known for his enormous hands and arms, is a legend in the world of arm wrestling. With forearms measuring nearly 50 centimeters in circumference, his unique physique has made him an internet sensation and a formidable competitor in arm wrestling competitions. What makes Jeff even more fascinating is that he does not have a medical condition that explains the size of his extremities.
Because you're putting a lot of pressure on the joints and muscles.
Oh, sure, that makes sense.
So it's just like any athlete where the more you train it,
which has puzzled medical professionals and added an air of mystery to his figure. From a young age, Jeff displayed incredible strength, which led him to try his hand at arm wrestling, where he quickly became a standout competitor. His victories in local and regional competitions earned him a solid reputation in the sport. His remarkable size, reminiscent of the character Popeye, has captured the attention of many, turning him into a viral figure on social media. Despite occasional skepticism about his appearance, Jeff has maintained a positive attitude and has used his uniqueness as an advantage, not only in competitions, but also to inspire others to embrace their differences. Jeff Dabe is an example of how unique traits can be transformed into a source of pride and motivation for others. Number 7. Yao Defen. Yao Defen, born in 1972 in the rural region of Anhui, China, was recognized as the tallest woman ever documented, reaching a height of 259 centimeters. Her extraordinary height was the result of a tumor in her pituitary gland, which caused an overproduction of growth hormone and consequently gigantism. Throughout her life, Yao faced numerous medical and social challenges, but her story has also helped raise awareness about rare conditions like gigantism. From a young age, Yao experienced abnormal growth, surpassing 2 meters in height by the age of 15, which drew attention from both doctors and the media. As her body continued to grow, complications such as joint pain, heart problems, and mobility issues began to emerge, significantly affecting her quality of life. However, despite these obstacles, Yao Defen became famous not only for her height, but also for her courage in facing the difficulties that came with her condition. In 2006, Yao underwent surgery to remove the tumor that had caused her gigantism. While the surgery helped stabilize her health, the side effects of years of uncontrolled growth had already left marks on her body. After the surgery, Yao continued to be a prominent figure in raising awareness for people with gigantism. Her story was featured in several documentaries and international programs, and she became a symbol of resilience.
Sai realizes he can't stay longer. Defen is tired out from the visit.
Throughout her life, Yao advocated for medical research and increased awareness of diseases affecting people with rare conditions. Number 6. Denis Cyplenkov. Denis Cyplenkov is one of the most powerful and respected names in the world of arm wrestling. Known for his imposing stature and exceptional physicality, Cyplenkov's raw strength and nearly invincible physique have made him a dominant force in the sport. His formidable forearms, measuring over 50 centimeters in circumference, give him a significant advantage in gripping and controlling his opponents, contributing to his success in numerous international competitions.
There's a second elbow bounce off it.
Cyplenkov's arm wrestling journey began at an early age, with a foundation rooted in his passion for weightlifting. This combination of genetics, rigorous training, and iron discipline has propelled him to the top of the sport. His aggressive style and strategic mind allow him to defeat larger and stronger opponents, making him a feared and respected competitor worldwide. Throughout his career, Cyplenkov has earned multiple titles, both nationally and internationally, and is known for his undefeated streak. His ability to endure grueling matches has led to his nickname, Cyborg, highlighting his resilience and apparent invulnerability. Despite his dominance, Cyplenkov advocates for a smart approach to training, emphasizing that arm wrestling is not just about strength, but also technique and strategy. A living legend and icon of human endurance, Denis Cyplenkov continues to inspire young arm wrestlers with his skills, knowledge, and legendary status in the sport. Number 5. Maci Currin. Maci Currin, a young woman from Texas, holds the record for the longest legs among teenagers and women with an impressive length of 135 centimeters. Standing close to 2 meters tall, Maci has become an example of acceptance and self-empowerment. Her extraordinary height has been a recurring theme in her life, and although she initially faced bullying and teasing because of her size, she has managed to transform her uniqueness into a source of strength. "I was taller than everyone, and I guess they didn't know how to process it," Maci says about the reactions her appearance generated. Despite the social difficulties she faced in her youth, Maci has learned to embrace her body with elegance and confidence. Her journey of self-acceptance has led her to become an active advocate for body positivity, using her platform on social media to inspire others to accept their differences and celebrate their individuality. With the unwavering support of her family and friends, Maci has shown that being different is not only valid, but can also be an advantage. Today, Maci continues to use her voice to support those struggling with body image.
In a way, I kind of didn't realize I was taller than everyone.
And to challenge the narrow beauty standards imposed by society. Her message is clear. Everyone deserves to honor their individuality and not be limited by others' judgments. Number 4. John Brower Minnoch. John Brower Minnoch holds the title of the heaviest person ever documented, reaching an impressive weight of 635 kilograms at his peak. Born in 1941 on Banbridge Island, Washington, Minnoch began battling obesity at a young age. However, his condition was not only due to excessive food intake, but also to metabolic and genetic factors that contributed to a dysfunction in his ability to regulate body weight. At just 12 years old, John already weighed over 133 kilograms, and his weight continued to increase at an alarming rate. This constant weight gain resulted in serious health complications, including heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and severe respiratory issues. The weight of his body placed such pressure on his cardiovascular system that even simple daily tasks like walking or getting out of bed, became exhausting. This reached a critical point in 1978 when Minnoch was hospitalized for heart and respiratory failure. His transport to the hospital required a team of more than a dozen firefighters and medical personnel, underscoring the magnitude of his condition. In the hospital, it was estimated that John was retaining over 48 kilograms of fluid in his body due to heart failure, which further aggravated his situation. From that point, he underwent a series of medical interventions, including extreme diets and treatments, in an attempt to save his life. After several years of treatment, Minnoch managed to lose a significant amount of weight, but his health was never the same. John Brower Minnoch's story remains a reminder of the complexities of extreme obesity and the medical challenges faced by individuals with weight-related health conditions. Number 3. Trung Hang. Trung Hang, born in 1983 in Vietnam, is a figure whose extreme height has placed him in the annals of the world's tallest humans. Standing at an astonishing 272 centimeters, 8'11", Hang became one of the most remarkable cases of gigantism on record. This condition, caused by a tumor in the pituitary gland that leads to an overproduction of growth hormone, caused Hang to grow disproportionately from his teenage years. What many didn't know is that Hang's life was marked by countless medical challenges. While his height made him a unique and fascinating figure, it also made him vulnerable to a series of health problems that affected his quality of life. From an early age, he suffered from severe joint pain, cardiovascular complications, and difficulty moving due to his enormous size. Every step he took was a challenge for a body that wasn't designed to support such a large structure. Despite these obstacles, Trung Hang never lost his positive attitude. He tried to live as normal a life as possible, seeking medical treatments to improve his condition, including a surgical procedure to remove the tumor causing his gigantism. However, the damage was already done, and despite medical efforts, Hang continued to face a series of severe health issues, which ultimately led to his premature death in 2014, at just 31 years old. Trung Hang's legacy, though tragic, is also a reminder of the complexities involved in excessive human growth and the physical and emotional difficulties faced by people with gigantism. His story remains an inspiration to those dealing with extreme physical adversity, demonstrating the strength of will and the ability to adapt to extraordinary circumstances. Number 2. Rumeysa Gelgi. Rumeysa Gelgi, an extraordinary woman from Turkey, holds the title of the world's tallest woman, with an impressive height exceeding 215 centimeters. This remarkable stature is due to Weaver syndrome, a rare genetic condition that accelerates growth and affects various physical aspects such as height, mobility, and overall development. Despite the complications her condition has imposed, Rumeysa has achieved outstanding accomplishments and used her story to contribute to awareness about rare diseases. From a young age, Rumeysa faced several obstacles related to her condition, including health problems such as musculoskeletal complications, along with social challenges due to her unusual appearance.
How excited and happy I feel right now.
However, her determination to lead a full and successful life has been a defining characteristic of her personality. In addition to being recognized for her height, Rumeysa has broken barriers in other areas. She holds 5 Guinness World Records, including the record for the longest fingers and the largest hands of any living woman. These achievements have not only brought her global recognition, but have also provided her with a platform to advocate for the rights of people with rare diseases and similar conditions. Rumeysa Gelgi is not only a symbol of perseverance in the face of adversity, but also an active advocate for inclusion and acceptance of diversity in society. Number 1. Ambaijav Ulambayar. Ambaijav Ulambayar, hailing from Mongolia, is a giant, standing nearly 2 meters tall and weighing 158 kilograms. His impressive size has made him a standout figure in the world of sumo, where he has earned a place among the top competitors. From a young age, Ulai showed an interest in sumo, and after years of hard work, he became a world champion, winning titles at the 2006 and 2007 World Sumo Championships. These victories cemented his place in sumo history, a sport traditionally dominated by large, physical figures. In addition to his sports success, Ulai has leveraged his size and presence to break into the entertainment industry. He has appeared in major film productions such as Ocean's 13, where his imposing figure added a unique element to the scenes. His charisma and appearance have led him to participate in various TV shows, including reality series like King of the Nerds, Big Brother, and The Bachelorette. In these spaces, his personality and striking presence captivated audiences, making him a beloved figure beyond the sports world. Ulai's journey demonstrates how exceptional physical characteristics, combined with talent and passion, can open doors in various fields, from sports to entertainment. He is an example of how perseverance and leveraging personal qualities can transform lives and inspire others. And so, we conclude our journey through the stories of some of the most imposing individuals in the world. From giants in sports to figures who have transformed their unique traits into a source of inspiration for millions, each one has left an indelible mark. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and activate the notification bell to not miss any of our upcoming content. You can also leave a comment below telling us which of these stories impacted you the most. Do you know anyone who should also be on this list? Let us know.